This is the first time I ever filmed a video. First time I ever filmed a video and recorded a video. First time I ever recorded a video, we were right here in this car park. I watched back some of my first videos and bro, my tone was like, hey, so we're going to the gym today, man. Like, what do you hear? Arms, man. Like, bro, it takes a lot to get used to a camera. Right now, I'm talking to a fucking camera, but this might make in the video and you will say like, oh, hey, you know, it's a full video. I don't know, it's strange concept. It's 9:47, so let's hope no one in the gym, because I wanted to kind of film this workout and I want to go over like some just like tips, tricks. So there might be something you learn and it might be able to help you train. That's the goal. This one I want to be a little bit more, less edited, less choppy. All you boys who watch it, you know who you are. And anyone else who does as well, and put in the comments, say, delete channel now, give up, quick. Hang on, they got that Google thing on. Actually been pretty good. I keep forgetting to check my metrics, but like I'm sure they're good. I'll provide some educational stuff. I've been in the gym long enough now, I can kind of start to help people. But I love that. I love helping people. I love, like, you know, if someone comes to me a question, trying to point them in the right direction or like show them how to do something or tell them this, that, whatever. And I think that, you know, if you have friends in that space and if you have questions, like, bro, ask them. Like, utilize your friends, man. Don't use them, utilize your friends. Like, I'm in this space, like, I got a few other mates like who are, like, you know, in this space as much as I am. And, well, one other, Cunt's Jack, you know who you are. We know so much, right? Talk to those friends, try and like learn off them, you know? Some people are like afraid to ask about stuff or like they're, you know, unsure. And man, don't be like, one of your closest friends, that's your go-to. That's who you go to find shit out. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I feel like I need to get off my chest. Utilize your friends. They're there to help you, right?
Fuck man, why is it fucking busy at this time of fucking night, cunt?
Rub your shoulder blades against the back of it. Just stretch your pecs a little bit. When your hands come together, you want to make sure you squeeze in like at the end of the rep. Squeeze that shit, I'll show you.
Do a couple where you're only coming out to here. And then back in. And just remember, like, chest up.
Remember, like, you don't have to go all the way. You can have a couple like this. That really helps the tension in between the pecs, so make sure you do that shit. And I like to do like really tighten my core, because it just helps my chest overall activate.
Right in my face, and I try to be the one. I can't accept this all because of you. I've had to walk.
Now, you might be saying, Goof, what the fuck going on here? But just hear me out, brother.
And bench, seat, back home, roll around on it. That's my biggest thing. How's this? Failure or death? It's like kind of not in between. Oh yeah, we're so chucking more on that shit. That feels fucked. It's kind of like good though. It's either like get it up or die kind of thing.
Friends like that just don't add up to anything, and I try so hard to be everything that I should never take away from you again. 'Cause I never
Alright man, we're just some dips. This week, I'm feeling fucked.
So this is the new dip. A reverse dip right here. You seen it first here.
Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day.
You've been hurt too many fucking times. And I know that because of how fucking hard you work. The hardest fucking workers have been through the hardest shit. You've been through a fucking lot, and I can see that because you're my boy. You wouldn't take any of that back, would you? Never, bro. Never. That shit, bro.
Right. I'll do one more set on this. We'll go hit that shit.
Fucking tells you how hard you can fucking go. Nobody tells you if you're gonna win or not. The only fucking person who makes those decisions is you. The only fucking person. You never say you never can fucking do something. Every time you go in the gym, every fucking speck of sweat, every speck of blood, every speck of fucking mental integrity, every single time that you come in here, you give 110%. If you're not giving 110% and you're only giving it 99, you got one more to give. If you're giving it 100%, you're not at your fucking limit because nobody tells you how much you can put in and how much you can't. So you're putting 110%. So every fucking
Oh shit. What if instead, what if you went to the gym, you just hid behind all the equipment like this? Nonchalant gym sesh. Just watch. Look at that.
Yo, how many sets you got left? You wanna be done soon or?
Camera almost flat. I ain't even done posing. You f***ed. Alright boys. Well, camera's almost flat, so consider this the end of the sesh. Good. Not good enough. That shoulder needs major development, eh? I have some news. I got that microphone on today, but I do have some news. I'll show you. Get ready. Sure, I can do that mid-vid. Can I pretend? Oh, I can, bro. That's insane. You go on a -12 because I speak loud as fuck. What is there to talk about? Everything to talk about. Actually, there's another thing that I wanted to talk about. I'll talk about that after I'm talking about this. Listen, we got big news. Festival hat. How about that? Is that alright? We're good? We are officially off the gear. Man, look, to be honest, I'm getting sick of the pimples. That's doing my head in a lot. Like, I'm not insecure about them. Like, if people say them, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. It's whenever I brush up against the wall, if I hit you brush up against a tree, or whatever you're doing. It's not like, it's just like the pimple feeling, like when something like scrapes along it and it's like, oh, there's something there, do you know what I mean? And I'm just getting sick of that. I'm getting sick of the way they look. I don't think they're gonna scar too bad. Like, once all is said and done, there's gonna be a little bit of scar tissue, but that can be cleaned up. Like, that's not my concern. I figured it's time to hop off. We can call it quits here. We've got 1 week left. And this week was a very volume intense week, but like, how much muscle can you put on in a week's time? Do you know what I mean? It's kind of not worth it. And yeah, I'm more so looking forward to coming off than I am looking forward to the next gym session. So I think it's time to call it, but it's fine. It's not forever because this is my new strategy to life. You know, I was talking to a mate about this today. If you're full-time work, what's the thing that you look forward to the most? They go, oh, bang, that'll keep me going. Do you know what I mean? It kind of keeps you in that cycle. And that's usually for a lot of people, holidays. Go overseas, go Europe, whatever, and then you come home and you realize how shit life is, and then you go, oh, it's alright, whatever, and you kind of adjust and you adjust and you adjust. And then in the new year, you're like, oh, we should go overseas again. And then it's something to look forward to. And then you go overseas and you come back, and then you adjust and you adjust and you adjust, and the cycle goes on, man. I would legit do that for 2 years, and every time I came back, it somehow got worse. I was like, this is fucked. Yeah, so it's a little bit agony. So this is what I've come up with to make life a lot more interesting in the off season, or even all year round. This is what I'm doing. Steroids for 6 months. We are changing it up. We've done half the year on the shit. Now we're gonna do the second half of the year on the other shit, the natural shit. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But it's kind of good. It's like a consistency counter. Like, how many times did you do this? How many times did you? I gave this up like probably 3 weeks ago. I stopped writing shit on it. Down the bottom here says camp. Kind of don't know what that means. Well, I didn't go on a camp at all. Maybe it means spawn camping. Oh, you're so fucking ass, cunt. Get swept 100 times and teammates keep running into. So this is what I wanted to talk about here. Now, obviously, we are going natural. Now, when you take Nolvadex, which is basically Nolvadex or tamoxifen, it's PCT post therapy, so when you come off, basically going to signal the body. Since the last pin, you want to wait 2 weeks because obviously the shit is going to clear out of your system. And then we take 40 milligram for 2 weeks, and then we do 20 milligram for another 2 weeks. So it's a total of 4 weeks on PCT. And this is going to kickstart your shit. You'll wake your nuts up, say, hey, come back to work, brother. You've had plenty of annual leave. Do you know what I mean? And then that's it. And then that's your PCD done. PCD. Post-cycle Dodge Durango. How about that? That would be something else. Imagine that word, man. I'll be on that shit all the time. That might have been something that was gifted to me in a cycle. I'm crossing that off, can't I? don't give a fuck about sports bet no more. But I had so much, and then you lose it, you know what I mean? Anyways, I don't give a fuck. All the players are like having stupid games, like shit that they would normally get. Every week, they just fuck it up. So I'll just fuck them all, cunt. I'm pissed. Anyway, so let's talk about the natural supplementation in order to kickstart my shit. Number 1 is creatine. Good for like mental sides and like cognition as well, I'm pretty sure. There's some studies like relating to that, so that's mint. But yeah, I don't know, some bullshit, right? Obviously creatine's good, we know why it's good, leave it at that. Finish all. I'll put megadose here because you have to megadose it in order to get its full effects. Vitamin D3, if you're getting a lot of vitamin D3, if you're gonna megadose that shit, where I think there is some people respond better to it, you're gonna have a lot of it circulating and it can calcify. So the K2 prevents that shit, I'm pretty sure, I think. Magnesium glycinate. I can't remember if this is the sleeping one. I think it's the sleeping one. There's magnesium threonate and glycinate. And glycinate, I'm pretty sure is more muscle than sleep based. I don't know, they kind of do things. So, important. Zinc. Super important. Testosterone needs zinc to be made. So yes, make sure you get your zinc. Vitamin C, yes, nothing crazy with that. Just take your vitamin C. I don't really know too much about that. Water, 3 to 4 liters. You need to be drinking that shit all the time. Probably been drinking like enough for a natty. If you're enhanced, man, like everything, just kind of triple everything. You just kind of need triple of everything. So you need more sleep, you need more water, you need more food, you need to lift harder. Do you know what I mean? GHKCU, obviously the benefits are there. And also I pinned that twice the other day. Also, do you want to guess where I pinned it? I legit grabbed that. That's the most amount of fat I've got on my body. I can't find any other fat. Like, maybe there. Maybe I lied a little bit. But basically, grabbed that. Bang. I just pinned my knee. And then the other one, next day, pin that knee. We pin the knees. Maybe that's a strategy. Maybe that's what we're going to be doing. Melanotan 2. Super duper keen. Methylene blue is it went pretty viral for a little bit, and it works on a mitochondrial level and basically gives them more energy. Mitochondrial energy. I think that's just like the energy, like how you feel, general, day to day. No caffeine, no caffeine spike and buzz, whatever. It's just general day-to-day energy. Like, do you have energy doing shit? Do you know what I mean? And KPV is another peptide or anti-inflammatory, something like that. But I'll put a little maybe here because maybe can't be fucked, you know? New book. How about that? Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One. Renowned author, speaker, researcher, and chiropractor. Looking at him. Combines the fields of quantum physics, neuroscience, brain chemistry, biology, and genetics. Sounds a bit like me, bro.
What?
It actually does look pretty good, but you know one thing is, like, I hate having 100 books on the go, so I forget where I'm at. I've still got to read through this one, which I'm tracking a little while. Finished The World Is Yours by Nada Amari. It is definitely worth it. It is a good book, but there's just some things that just take with a grain of salt, or a couple of grains of salt. So is it a good book? I don't know, probably not. Probably is. Depends on if you like it or not. Who's there? I can't. Where's that spider sense tingling yet? But plum tree, I might show you me digging a hole. But plum tree, there you go. If you like your trees,
that's that. We're planting that puppy today. I do want to talk about this. One of my favorite things to do genuinely is just get a coffee, go outside and just read a book. And I always read my Bible, always. Well, I try to, not every day, but like I try to most days. You know, and sometimes, man, I look at it, I'm like, I don't understand what I'm reading, keep reading, doesn't do anything. So it's important to understand what you are reading. But I've been reading Acts lately, and it's kind of, Acts is set after Christ's death. Hang on, we got a fucking Black Hawk over the top of us. So yes, we're in Acts, and it is set after Christ's crucifixion. So it's about Peter and John, and they've been arrested in the temple for preaching, and basically told not to do that, right? And what do? They get locked up, and then they break out by the Holy Spirit. Opens the gate opens, they come back next day, start preaching again, double down, go hard, you know. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. I have been watching Loki. Like when he's sitting at the end, he's holding all that shit together. You would have seen earlier on this video, he's holding all the timelines together. And He Who Remains, bro, he's so cold, man. He's so cold. I'll just show you an edit. I know you want to see an edit, so.
For you, for all of us.
You weren't born to be king, Loki. You were born to cause pain and suffering and death.
Lamentus the void. I paved the road. You just walk down it.
And if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my aliens.
He's terrifying. He planned everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything. It's gone.
How many Avengers I've killed, and you think you can see?
I am king!
What a cold cunt. Check that shit out. That's Jarvis, actually. I didn't even mention Jarvis.
At your service, sir.
Increased cortisol.
Will do, sir.
Huge spike right now, quick. This is the first week, no synthetic hormone replacement. Let's just put it like that. But honestly, I thought I'd feel like terrible. I thought I'd feel like a zombie, and not wanting to do absolutely anything. But how about this? To the contrast, I feel pretty good. Now, I have found the next supposed compound that we might be using. It is called D-bol. That shit. Introduce that shit. D-bol right here. Look at it. Right here, you see it? But there are a few things. So it is a tablet, super bad for your liver. Now, obviously, drinking is pretty much off the cards with any anabolic use, but even more so with this, because if you're on this, it's like your liver's taking 1,000 beers a day. Not really, but it's like you're day drinking all the time, every day. Super not good for you.
I said the Joker is a wanted man.
Right. Come here. You tell him something. What are you gonna tell him? Tell him about your anabolic steroid use, man. I know he blasted some shit as well. You know what he want to say? He says, take Dynabol or D-bol. Look at him. He even asking me to take the D-bol quick. He said, take D-bol test and MPP. Run a fuck stack for summer. And talking about summer, I can smell summer in the air. It's coming. Hey, you ripping MT2? I'm ripping that shit. I think it's time to get back into the workforce. Everyone's standing ready for my arrival. That's what they said. They said, man, when's Goof returning to corporate, bro? It'll be like Kang in the office. I'll be like, do you know how many Avengers I've killed? I am Kang. And I'll like float down on this blue pad. And I'll be like, and it's like, this is your manager? And I'll be like, manager of what? I'm like, oh, she like, you know, this is your manager. Like, she's going to tell you everything you need to do. I'm like, no one tells Kang what to do. Obliterate the fuck out of her computer. Whole thing blows up and gone. And then I start floating again. And then I go straight to HR and I say, I'd like to report a complaint. Report myself, get fired, start my own company that rivals theirs. And I'm building it across the street as well. Bro. We'll take over all the timelines. Don't even worry about that, man. We'll take over every timeline. And I plant a plum tree in every timeline so I know which one's mine. And also, lifting. Lifting's been out the window. I think this is my new structure as a natural, because right now, not being on shit, like, I'll be honest, I can't be fuck training. I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I'm like, what, so what? Like, I can get 0.1% of muscle of what I did when I was on the shit. Like, it's not worth it, do you know what I mean? And that's a terrible mindset to have. Never should you have that. But it's kind of inevitable.
I am inevitable.
You know, we're just not there yet. We're not where I want to look. So it's always demoralizing a little bit. But on the flip side, you got to do the work to get there. Do you know what I mean? So, as far as the summer cycle goes, we haven't planned out too much. I'm scouting another compound. So far it's going to be D-Bowl, which it's like NPP in the way that, well, it's not really at all, but nandrolone 5-alpha reduces. But it was the metabolite, which is DHN, dehydronandrolone. That is okay for your hair. Like, that's all right. But the actual compound itself, so if you're converting a lot of it into dehydronandrolone, if you're stopping that conversion, then you're leaving a lot of nandrolone like left, and that's what's going to kill your hair. But with D-Bowl, it's just straight brutal for your hair. So there's not much we can do there, man. But I got a couple ideas. I got a couple of extra anti-androgens that we can deploy. So leave it with me, all right? Don't you worry about nothing, all right? You just sit back, you just relax, all right? I'll sort the cycle. But I'm keen to jump back on. It hasn't even been 2 weeks, and I'm looking at videos. I'm like, fuck, man, I look fucked there. You gonna plant a tree? Yeah, he's can't give a fuck about trees, man. He'll piss on it dead next week. Plant a tree, he pisses on it dead. He's like King the Conqueror, but for trees.
I am king!
He'll just piss on every tree until they die. How about that? Man, you ain't conquering shit. I'll tell you that for free, alright?